welcome to another live stream watch along reaction this afternoon. If you are where I am this evening, if you're in Europe, we are watching Atalanta-Bayer versus Bayer Leverkusen in the 2024 Europa League, UEFA Europa League final. Leverkusen to get the second leg of a invincible treble. Atalanta playing their first European final, trying to get their first ever European trophy under Gasperini, who's been working miracles this past season. Xabi Alonso has been working miracles too. They both have. Atalanta in their blue and black stripes. Leverkusen in their white kits with the black and red trim. As the away side, how we doing, Winvo? Starting 11s will be as follows. Teams are about to walk out at the Dublin Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland. This final's being played. I mean, I saw the Pochettino saga. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Chelsea are idiots. Make freaking European football, fire the manager. Starting 11s are as follows. For Atalanta in goal, Juan Musso. The back three is Sead Kolasinac, Isaac Hein, Berat Jimsty, the captain. The midfield four of Matteo Ruggeri, Teun Koopmeiners, Ederson, Davide Zappacosta. The attacking midfield two of Ademola Lookman, Charles de Ketelaere, and Gianluca Scamacca up top for Bayer Leverkusen. In goal, Mateusz Kovar. The back three of Edmund Tapsoba, Jonathan Tah, Piero Hincapi. The midfield four, Josip Stanisic, Ezequiel Palacios, Granit Xhaka, Alejandro Grimaldo. The attacking midfield two of Jeremy Frimpong, Florian Wirtz. The striker, Amine Adli. Flick will be Xavi's replacement. Oh, I could see that. Ten Hag to leave. Wouldn't surprise me. Teams have walked out. Here's the anthem. We're ready to go in Dublin. Well, not ready to go yet. They still have to shake hands and flip the coin. But we're close to kickoff. So we'll kick off about 2, straight up. So that's what exactly I want when I see what time it's supposed to kick off. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Atalanta-Leverkusen. JBO says, let's go Leverkusen. I think we're all rooting for Leverkusen. I know they're playing an Italian team. I know this is weird for me, but I want history. I want to be live at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for the Leverkusen-Kaiserslautern match. I want history. I want the undefeated treble, the invincible treble. I just hate that they have to beat an Italian team to do it, but, you know, whatever. Musso in goal, the back three, Kolasinac, Hein, Jimsty. The midfield four, Ruggeri, Koopmeiners, Ederson, Zappacosta. The front three, Lookman, Scamacca, de Ketelaere. But think of it like this, right? Either an Italian team wins the trophy or Leverkusen still has history. I mean, I'm not mad either way, but it'd be funny if after last year's triple failure by Italian teams, the one time I don't want one to win, they end up doing it. Istvan Kovacs is the center ref. Oh, and by the way, that also would mean Fiorentina. That would also mean Fiorentina loses again. My luck, right? In goal, Kovar for Bayer Leverkusen, Tapsoba, Tah, Stanisic. Midfield four, Hincapi, Palacios, Xhaka, Frimpong. Wirtz, the 10. Adli and Grimaldo up top. You know what? Might as well. Game's about to kick off. I like that it's on time, actually. Team's ready to kick off. He's actually playing very well for Atalanta. That's 23-24. About to kick off. No. And we're off in Dublin. They have kicked off, and Atalanta gets the ball first. Playing forward. They have the possession for the first 15 seconds. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it. I don't like it. I don't like the Inter kit next year. I mean, cool to have the second star, and it's still blue and black, but why is it the geometric stripes instead of just straight up black stripes? Oh my God, that's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Ugh. You shouldn't be doing that. Realistically, France. My heart says Spalletti will make Italy win again. The tire tracks make it bad, damn right. Xabi Alonso made a monster, I agree. But I'm going to say Spalletti gets Italy to win. But that's my heart talking. Realistically, England or France. But then again, I was going out on a limb saying Italy was going to win in 21, and they did it. So, no. I mean, they are playing well under Spalletti. It's not like out of the realm of possibility. I mean, it's about as possible as it was in 2021 going into the tournament. So, I mean, 2 minutes in, Leverkusen playing forward. Thought it was likely. 0-0. Well, yeah, but I understand that's a render. The Scudetto will be a bit too big. I get that. That's not something that I'd be mad about. Besides, I love the Scudetto. If it was a little bit bigger, I wouldn't complain. 3 minutes in. Good. And Copa. How we doing, Henry? This is doing pretty good for a Europa League final. I realized why the other two Bayer Leverkusen games might have did so well, so I was the only person doing it in English. And I'm sure Germans probably understand English more than they do Spanish. Playing forward is Atalanta. Oh, good cross. Blocked away, but Atalanta. They beat Liverpool. They could beat Bayer Leverkusen. Let's not get too hasty here. Leverkusen's had some moments, or possession, I should say. I wouldn't even say moments. Both teams have had possession. I wouldn't say they've drove into moments, but I have no idea. I agree with that, but it'd be funny if they got to a World Cup final, the tournament before, and then proceed to choke again. That'd be funny. I didn't say I would enjoy it. Didn't say I wouldn't enjoy it if it happened. Foul, free kick for Bayer Leverkusen. Jimsty called for the foul. I just said France choked Switzerland in the 21 Euros. Then they ended up making a World Cup final. Now, I said they were choking at that Euros against Switzerland. Cross in, cleared away by Atalanta. I said they were in the final of the World Cup. I said they choked in the Euros. Listen to my whole sentence. Would be funny if they choked again, is what I was saying. Before the final, even. I mean, yeah, but punched away. I don't even know if I want to see that. Over the top. That was going into the box. Why'd you try to step out anyway? That wasn't smart. Luckily, it didn't end badly. 0-0. Over the top. Running onto it. Vets, but doesn't get there before Zappacosta gets there. Former Chelsea man, Zappacosta. Let's not forget. Davide Zappacosta, former Chelsea man, now playing at Atalanta. Man, how he fell off. He was never good at Chelsea to begin with. Who am I kidding? He was never that good at Chelsea to begin with. Even if I thought it looked good, I wouldn't admit it. I'm not going to admit good things for Juve. See, if I admit the kit looks good, it may make me want it. I don't want to have a Juve kit in my collection, so I'm not even going to admit it. Even if it did look good. Corner or free kick for Atalanta. Pretty much set up like a corner, but closer in. Cross in, cleared away. Atalanta ain't playing too badly, let me tell you. Xhaka, Granit Xhaka, still pushing up the pitch. Plays it all the way back and gives it away. Guess he was trying to get to Tapsoba, but he gave it all the way away. Ademola Lookman still Lookman. Plays it out. Cross. Header. And that's going to end up going out for a goal kick. No, I've not been to Florida. Wouldn't be against going. Ruggieri with a great cross. I wouldn't be against going to Florida, but I've never been to Florida, no. Why do you ask? 8th minute. Honestly, the gold would be kind of badass, but I don't know how they would fit that in, considering kits have to be. Castore may be able to fit that in right now, actually. Adidas wouldn't. They'd say, but it's too late for us to do that. Castore, on the other hand. Not everybody's a football fan. Castore would be like, yeah, we got to make our clients happy, and we're a smaller company. Yeah, we'll put gold in there. That would be badass, though. 9th minute. Ruggieri with a clearance. Atalanta's defending pretty well. I get it, yeah. I liked the plus design anyway, to be honest, of the Leverkusen home kit. Over the top, saved. That'll be cleared. Drops it, kicks it away. 10 minutes in, I mean, Atalanta ain't playing too badly. I mean, they're up for the challenge. I shouldn't be surprised considering they beat Liverpool, but I was like, you know what? You're wrong. The winners will earn the right to play against the winners of the 2024 UEFA Champions League and in the 2024 UEFA Super Cup. Yep. So we could get a Madrid versus Leverkusen Super Cup if everything goes to plan. Just imagine how crazy that'll be. A team who's unkillable versus a team who has double magic. And I say that as a Madrid fan. You figure out which one. That final will be crazy. Oh, so there's going to be a Club Finalissima as well. How the hell are they going to fit in the CONCACAF one? Yep. That would be the Super Cup if it's Madrid versus Leverkusen. I hope I'm not on vacation. I'll gladly do that game. Because it's funny, sometimes I end up out of town during the Super Cup. I don't know why, but I do. Well, I know why, because it was my life. But it's just ironic sometimes that happens. If I'm not on my way out of town, I'll do that game. If I'm either out of town or on my way out of town, can't. Imagine it's Dortmund versus Atalanta. Nobody's going to expect that. That's like the freaking hipster Super Cup. That's the hipster Super Cup. Dortmund versus Atalanta, but I'm rooting for Atalanta in that case. That's like the hipster Super Cup. That's like, okay. Nobody expected it except hipsters who wanted it to happen. Guess it happened. They got what they wanted. Corner. Lookman crosses in. Header cleared. League One Ontario second division game 2 weeks ago. Game finished 12-0. Oof. That's gotta suck. Cross in. Shot. Lookman goal. Ademola Lookman opens the scoring for Atalanta. And it's 1-0. Atalanta lead. Leverkusen. Leverkusen are down. But will they stay down? Atalanta delivered the first punch. The first knockdown punch of this match. Ademola Lookman, nowhere to be covered. Makes a great run in behind and smashes it home. And it's 1-0 Atalanta for Ademola Lookman. What a play. Ten minutes in, Ademola Lookman makes it 1-0. Or actually, no, 13. That worked. So, yeah, Lookman made the perfect run. Perfect timing, perfect run. Leverkusen, the first team to be knocked down, but will they be down for the count? I'm not so sure. Boniface isn't even starting tonight. We're playing Amine Adli and Grimaldo up top. Let's see. Boniface is on the bench. Sheik is on the bench. Bora Iglesias is on the bench. Boniface isn't starting. Nope, but he's on the bench. He can play. It's not like he's hurt. But man, what a run by Lookman. That was... Honestly, I don't lose either way. I either see an Italian team win a European trophy that I honestly wasn't favoring after all the failures of last year. The treble failure. 3 Italian teams and 3 finals. They all lost. Oh, and also Italy lost at the Nations League. Past the post. I'm Leverkusen tonight. Even if I'm a Serie A fan, I do also have German blood. It's not too weird that I go Leverkusen. I probably have more German blood than I do Italian blood, though. So technically, if we're going by that, technically, as normal, I thought. Technically, if we're going by that, I should be going Leverkusen. Like, I think I have them. I think I have some Italian blood. But I do think I have more German blood and Irish blood, ironically enough. The game's in Ireland. Ironically enough. Probably have more Italian blood than I do Native American blood, though. That's probably very certain. That's probably very certain. Whether my nana was right or my uncle was right, I certainly. I mean, that is a little bit surprising. Yeah, I mean, I'm not judging it, but that's a little bit surprising. Toloy's on the bench. People are watching where Kyle Walker puts his trophies instead of Leverkusen versus Atalanta. Well, there you go. German side for my mother, so Bayer Leverkusen's my choice. There you go. Can Leverkusen get a goal? They probably will. Who am I kidding? It'd be funny if they didn't score. After all this, does the Leverkusen ridicule start again? Does it? I don't know. Interesting. But it is sort of funny if you think about it, that everything that this game is, I do have blood of. Ireland, they're playing the game in Ireland. I got Irish blood. I got German blood, German team in the game. Italian blood, Italian team. It all works out. Cruz Azul future CONCACAF champions. After what they just pulled, I would not be saying that. Even if they won the Liga after what they just pulled against Monterrey, I would not be saying that. Their legs are gone. Their legs are gone. No, that's impossible. I'm wider than mayonnaise. That's impossible. '18th minute. Did you know Stardom was in Philadelphia? Oh, really? It was probably there for WrestleMania weekend. Oh, my God. A horrible. Ooh, that might not have been what they wanted. Shot! Save. That's a save. They really screwed that one up in the 18th minute. That was a screwed up chance. Yeah, Stardom was probably in Philadelphia during WrestleMania weekend, of course. Yep, blocked away and saved. And Jonathan Todd defends it away from Scamacca. Can Atalanta make an even bigger upset in this final than they did when they played Liverpool at Anfield? This is Bayer Leverkusen, not Bayern Munich. Well, I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. Lookman, Ademola Lookman, can he get another? Shot over the bar by Scamacca. Well, of course I would. You're a Chivas fan. What not? What person? Everyone knows that. I'd be more shocked if you said, "Oh, I'm somebody you know from real life. I'm not really who I say I am." That would shock me more. 20th minute. I feel like they're going to come back. It would be crazy if they didn't. I mean, it's got to stop at some point, but they'll come back. Yeah, Austin's making a good signing, especially a good replacement for Rigoni. I mean, anybody could be better. Yes, anybody could be better than Rigoni. 20th minute, 1-0. No, I have no idea. And honestly, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. 20th minute. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well, of course. Hein on the ball. Very entertaining game so far. How we doing, Red Bull Insider? How we doing? Ciao. How we doing? 21st minute, 1-0 for Atalanta. Jonathan Tah. You're doing both legs of Liga MX final? Yes. I plan to, at least. I'm planning to do both legs of Liga MX final. Thursday should be easy. Sunday, there might be some severe weather that ruins that. I don't know. I'm just saying what I've seen from the Outlook. The SPC Outlook for Sunday. Bayern Leverkusen might lose to the Italians from Bergamo. Possible. So the plan is, yes, do both legs of the final. If nothing else, if no extenuating circumstances. So I should say the plan is. Honestly, in life, you probably should always say the plan is, unless you're doing something in the moment. That's probably just a really good, thought to say. Like, the plan is. Free kick. Leverkusen plays forward. Header and Vitz doesn't get there. That'll be out for a goal kick in the 23rd minute. Atalanta's defending well. They jumped on him. Man, what a perfect run by Lookman. What a perfect run. Palacios did not see him coming at all. But, I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. Palacios is more of a midfielder. Ademola Lookman has 3 goals in 11 Europa League matches. Sort of a good return. That's a good return. I mean, what? A goal every 4 matches, 3.5 matches. I mean, that's not a bad return. I can see it. Why do we gotta compare? Like, why do we gotta compare? That's just... We're all friends here. Don't do that. I think Atalanta might be able to compete against the Super Club America team. I mean, Club America, honestly, sucks right now. Even though they made the final, they should not honestly be in the Liga final. No, Atalanta could compete. They probably would beat the hell out of them. Huh. Fair enough. No, that one's fair. Yeah, it's fair. I am better at being biased. Never said I wasn't. I can be absolutely unbiased sometimes, and sometimes I'm cloud cuckoo lander head in the clouds biased. It's crazy, you know. It's called the duality of man. 25th minute. I don't know why that came up, considering I wasn't biased at all in this stream so far, but okay. 25th minute. Atalanta could smash America, but not Chivas. I agree with that. Goal. Oh, no. Lookman. Lookman! Oh, my God! Golazo! Goal! Goal! Goal de Atalanta! 2-0! Lookman with 2! Oh, my God! Leverkusen are up against it again to another Italian team. They're up against it. A horrible giveaway. Ademola Lookman is doing this himself. Wow. What a shot. Ademola Lookman. Wow. Wow. What a shot. I wouldn't be saying Leverkusen is fraudulent until they actually lose the game. Haven't they been in this position multiple times? In the 27th minute, it is 2-0 Atalanta. I wouldn't be so sure that this is over, though. Ademola Lookman with 2. If Leverkusen get one back by like the 60th minute, they're going to end up going to extra time. Let's be honest. They can't give up another one, but let's be honest. I mean, they'll find a way. They always do. They're just going to make it a show. I wouldn't write off never losing. Honestly, I'm not either. Atalanta are 38 possession. Leverkusen have 62% possession, and they're still losing 2-0. Wow. I heard someone say Leverkusen could beat Madrid. The best they could do is tie because they can't beat Stuttgart or Dortmund. Now, that's true, yeah. Xabi Alonso is going to make some tactical changes. We know it. Yeah, but they always find a way. Sometimes the luck runs out. I don't think we're at that point, though. 28th minute. Or maybe because I start talking about it, they play like crap. Either way, that's more likely. I plan to watch history. I jinxed them. Bayer Leverkusen have no big chances. That is true. It's funny, but it might be true. I plan on watching them make history, and turns out I jinxed them. You know, Al Hilal had 50 unbeaten matches when they lost the most important one. Let me guess, the one against Al Ain. It's not a feat to be 50 undefeated in the Saudi League when you have all that money. That'll be cleared away. It's no feat. What Leverkusen is doing, or what they can do, is a feat. What Al Hilal is doing ain't no feat. They arguably should be undefeated. At least on the talent out on the pitch. The time Ryan streams the Leverkusen game, he jinxes them. No, it's just the fact I rooted for him to make history. See, if I was rooting for Atalanta, they'd win. I'm openly rooting for Leverkusen to make history, and of course, I jinxed them. It's called I Want to See Something That I May Never See Again or May Ever. Well, yeah, you're right. I wanted to see an invincible treble. That means more than an Italian team to me, especially one that I'm not really even a fan of. Like, I'm not a fan of Atalanta. I mean, yeah, they play good football. I'm not saying they're crap. What I am saying is they're not Inter Milan or Campobasso or the national team. Like, if it was anybody else, yeah, I'd be rooting for Atalanta. Just the history portion of this game is sort of a cool thing. It's like, are we ever going to see an unbeaten treble, especially in the big five leagues, like ever be this close again? No. Now in MLS, we might see it if you have the right manager. Scamacca saved. Do you agree that Lautaro Martinez disappears in big moments? Yes, I agree. If I was a billionaire, which MLS team would I buy? Toronto does not count. Yeah, because MLSE is worth way more than $1 billion. I would say, are we going expansion or are we going if we're going expansion, I'm going New Orleans. I don't think any city in Mississippi is big enough to have a team, at least in the MLS. Then again, there's a Columbus team in this league. But I'll go New Orleans. I'll go New Orleans. Or Memphis. Actually, no, Louisville. I think Louisville deserves to be in MLS. I definitely would at least I would at least pitch in there. If you're asking non-Toronto wise, yeah, I would pitch in Louisville, yeah. I would still connect Louisville City to the MLS side. I wouldn't do to San Diego what San Diego's doing to the Loyal. I would still basically say, hey, can we make this Louisville City? Can we just move them up? Like with the IP and all that. That's why I say pitch in, but because I wouldn't want to do it the way San Diego's doing it to the Loyal. That's just wrong. But Louisville, I would say. I think Louisville deserves an MLS team. I think Louisville City should be an MLS. If it wasn't Toronto, I'd want to put it in the South. Let's be honest. If I owned a team, Louisville, Memphis, New Orleans. I would say Biloxi, but I think that's going out on a limb. I mean, Biloxi would be meaningful to me considering I'm from Mississippi, but they wouldn't do that. They would not go for that. And that's probably like the biggest city you could put it in. Yeah, they wouldn't care about a hurricane possibility considering they have a team in Orlando and Miami. And Charlotte. 34th minute. 2-0. What's your favorite team from Gibraltar? Aren't the Lincoln Red Imps from Gibraltar? Here's a chance, Leverkusen, and that's a horrible shot. Saved. That was a waste. That was a waste. A Las Vegas MLS team? I mean, it's probably very possible, but I ain't putting a team in Las Vegas. Scamacca gets a yellow. Like, it wouldn't shock me if there was an MLS team in Vegas. I'm surprised Vegas doesn't have an MLS team. Yeah, I'm surprised it took this long too, but let's be honest, it took NHL till 2017 to put an NHL team in Vegas. Took till 2025 to get a baseball team there. Took till 2020 to get a football team there, gridiron. So, I mean, yeah, I'm surprised it took so long everywhere. Thoughts on Gianpiero Gasparini as coach of Atalanta? Gasparini is an amazing manager. I mean, he is a freaking wizard. Like, to beat Liverpool like he did, beating Leverkusen like this, I mean, he's a wizard. He's just a damn good manager. Damn good manager, Gasparini. Very talented, smart manager. Probably wouldn't coach at a team bigger than Atalanta. But he's good at what he does. That's got to be a free kick. Yep, free kick. If you could create a club in MLS, what would be its name and what city and who would you replace? I would, honestly, Louisville City. Bring up Louisville City FC, and I would replace, say, there. I would replace Houston Dynamo. I mean, one of the Texas teams, let's be honest, and that's probably more likely freaking Dallas or Houston. I mean, Montreal, I don't want to see them get replaced because we need the 401 Derby. Columbus is doing very well. Why? Because I think Houston and Dallas are wastes of time. They suck. They suck. Like, they're both wastes of time. They normally suck more than not. Here comes Leverkusen. That's bounced out, kicked away, corner. Cruz's little bid for Yorgos Giacomakis. Yep, I saw that. Luckily, Atlanta said no. I think we should have an MLS team in Alaska. Oh, hell no. Then replace Dallas. I'm good with that. Soccer guy may not, but I am. Like, Dallas is probably most known for blowing the lead to Miami in the Leagues Cup. That's what they're known for. Cross in, headed away. What about Sounders? I mean, they're good. They're actually good. They should not. He can coach in MLS. Gasparini would be a great manager in MLS. I think it would be perfect for him. That's out for throw-in for Leverkusen. Xhaka. Man, Atalanta's all over him. Jeez. Man, Atalanta is all over Leverkusen. I mean, this is crazy. Plays forward. Scamacca. Scamacca still on the ball. Good defensive play, and that is clear. Like, Atalanta's not afraid at all. Atalanta is not afraid at all. Why don't you replace New England or San Jose? Oh, San Jose, that's a good one. Yeah, I forgot. San Jose needs to go. Yep. After what they pulled, they've got beat twice in 3 years by Sacramento in Open Cup. You know what? You have a point. Yeah, take the team away from San Jose again. Do it again. Do it again. Take the team away from San Jose. Do it again. No, because Portland's honestly one of the best football fan bases in the country, in the two countries. In the USA and Canada, Portland is one of the best fan bases. Why would you take away a team from that? They should have a team. Especially for a soulless shit show like Vegas. Why would you do that? Like Vegas, I wouldn't say Vegas deserves to have a team, but at this point they are. That's just a realism. But Vegas is a tourist shithole compared to Portland. A vacuous tourist shithole compared to Portland. Like, they would not have any real fans. Las Vegas. It would be a vacuous, bleak tourist shithole. No, no. You ain't replacing Portland for a vacuous tourist shithole. No, I'm not. Nope. Now you can replace New England with one. You can replace the San Jose Earthquakes with one. Hell, you can replace one of the Texas teams with one, but you ain't going to do it to Portland. Hell, you ain't going to do it to Seattle either. How about Rochester to MLS? Plays forward. Scored 2-0 Atalanta. So Virginia Beach is a good spot. Well, but yeah, New York Cosmos or the Rochester Rhinos. Forget Brooklyn. Give me the New York Cosmos. They could play in Brooklyn, hell. Hell, you could put the New York Cosmos in Brooklyn if you want to put a team in Brooklyn. Just don't call them the Brooklyn Cosmos. Or put a team back in Rochester. How we doing, Mile High? See, you kill two birds with one stone there. You bring back the Cosmos and let them play in Brooklyn. But wouldn't that be sort of stupid considering Queens has the new New York City FC stadium? I mean, Brooklyn ain't far from Queens. Why would you do? Well, then again, shot save. Well, then again, though, I mean, technically, Chicago has the White Sox on the south side and the Cubs on the north side. I mean, I guess you could. It's about a little bit further away. .43rd minute. Plays forward. Cross in. Saved. Man, Atalanta's playing the perfect match. Kansas City's got a good fan base. They don't deserve to lose their team. I think we could remove Colorado Avalanche and add a more exciting team like Miami. Is that you, Gary Bettman? Is that you, Bettman? Get the hell out of here. No, Miami doesn't. Wait, no. Besides, Florida Panthers playing Sunrise. That ain't far away from Miami. Dude, do you not even realize the Florida Panthers play outside of Miami? They already have a team pretty much. What? I guess you aren't Gary Bettman then, because Gary Bettman be falling over himself for Florida Panthers. You ain't Gary Bettman. I'm glad to see they're finally getting their stadium. Nice. No, he's not Bettman because he would realize that Florida Panthers are basically outside of Miami. 45th minute. Plays forward. Man, Leverkusen's going to have to make a second half comeback. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, where have I heard that before? What, 30 times all year? Oh, yeah, okay, yep. This ain't the first time. It certainly won't be the last. Leverkusen looked trash in the first half. That doesn't matter as long as they look good the last 30 minutes. You know their modus operandi. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Cross. Oh, it was a horrible cross. 1:30 to go. Leverkusen will come back. Probably shot! That's going to be goal kick. They'll score 3 goals in 30 minutes. That was my point, Rory. Nope, keeper did not touch it. That's a goal kick. You give them 50 minutes to score goals. I can't wait to clown and fool around while Leverkusen loses. Why would you do that if I'm not even really a fan of them? I just wanted to see history. Why would you do that? Like, it does not mean anything to me. It's sad to see history not happen, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Why would you clown me? There's no way to clown me if it doesn't mean anything to me. Besides what it means to other people. I'm about as neutral as you can get for this match. How you gonna clown me? Now, if it was Toronto who did something like this and was in that position, then you could clown me. Because Leverkusen won't come back. You can clown me if Leverkusen wins. I wouldn't do that because I don't care enough. Two minutes passed. And it's halftime. It's 2-0 Atalanta at the half. And it's been all Atalanta. "45 more minutes. Can Leverkusen make one more big comeback?" Because let's be totally honest, Kaiserslautern are not going to knock down Leverkusen. Leverkusen are going to walk through them like a hot knife through butter. This is the last. They know that. That's why they went down. They want to make one more big comeback. Okay. I mean, we've seen this story before. Of course, the final is going to be a giant comeback. The one that needs to be the giant comeback, or the one that can be. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. It is 2-0 for Atalanta with 45 minutes to go. Yeah, bring back the Puerto Rico Islanders. Let's do it. Let's do it. In MLS, let's do it. I'm good. I'm good with that. Toronto's got some unfinished businesses. Hey, Toronto's got some unfinished business with the Puerto Rico Islanders. Bring them back. We got some unfinished business with them. Bring them back. In the Eastern Conference. Bring them back. We got some unfinished business to deal with. 2000. In the 2000s, 2008, the first ever CONCACAF Champions League Toronto played in, they played the Puerto Rico Islanders in the preliminary round and lost. Yeah, we got some unfinished business to deal with. Bring them back. How do you feel about the Premier League games being played in the USA? I'm good with it. I have no problem with it. Take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. Get this one going. So Ty will be back 1-0 or 2-0. Back for the stats at the half. Stats are as follows. 34% possession to 66% possession. 6 shots to 4. 4 shots on goal to 2. 133 accurate passes, 74%, 306, 86%. 10 fouls to 7. 1 corner to 1. 6 shots to 4. 4 shots on goal to 2. We got 180 passes to 356. 74% pass accuracy to 86. 9 throws to 12, 0 offside to 0, 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0. It is 2-0 Atalanta. Let me be totally honest. Atalanta are all over Leverkusen. I'm not counting out Leverkusen. They've always found a way to come back, and this is like the last game they can really, truly make another big comeback in. But this game is so far wild. I did not expect any of this to happen the way it did. I mean, Atalanta's played a perfect game so far. They've been all over them, and that's what you got to do to stop Leverkusen is be all over them. But exactly, that's what you're supposed to do, and that's what they have been doing. I mean, this is a perfect match for Atalanta. This is the way it had to do. Yeah, it would be ironic if that's how it ends. Leverkusen comes back, still lose on penalties. Technically, the undefeated streak didn't end, but technically it did because they don't have the treble. So, I mean, yeah, that would be wild. But we'll wait for the second half to start. But again, what a wild first half. It's been wild so far. I mean, game hasn't gone how I expected it. It's been pretty good. Ta, Grimaldo, Frimpong, Boniface scored their penalties. Palacios misses his, which is also Palacios is the reason why they're down. They were down 1 and then went down 2. You don't give Atalanta the first goal. They build up to get the second. You don't give them the first goal. It's probably still 0-0, to be totally honest. I think that first goal legitimately really scatterbrained Bayer Leverkusen. I'm not going to lie. And you could say, but they're always good at coming back. You really don't want to go down 2-0. If anybody can come back from it, yeah, it's Bayer Leverkusen. But the way they've been playing, I think they got shocked by that first goal. And I think that's when Atalanta took the chance on the second one. And besides, the second one was a really good shot. The second shot was a really, really good goal. Or the second goal was a really good shot. Probably thankfully because they had the first goal. Sort of out. It was a good shot as well, but again, Lookman made a great run. The second one was just, he smashed that one. Curled it, smashed it and curled it. That was just crazy. But I think the second half would be great. Argentinians call him elite like it's easy to be an elite player. If he was elite, then Chicharito was elite. Palacios was never elite, but Chicharito in his prime was. No, I think Chicharito in his prime was elite. I'm not going to lie. Again, may not May not hurt that I live in CONCACAF, but let's be totally honest. But waiting for the second half. If Palacios is elite, Carlitos Vela was elite. Vela was never elite, except for 2019, but that was in MLS. That doesn't count. Vela was never elite. Griezmann, he's been elite. I would say he's been elite, not just was, but has been. Fair. And Javier Aguirre's leaving Real Mallorca. Well, there you go. Still waiting for the second half. Thoughts on Argentina dropping Dybala for Copa America? That's a horrible call. I mean, it's a horrible call. Why? He's been playing well for Roma, I thought he's been playing well for Roma recently. But guess not. He got dropped. I don't like the call. Second half about to start. I think Argentina will do well too. Yeah, exactly. This isn't 2018. And even then, Kolasinac coming off. Scalvini is on for Kolasinac at the half. I guess Kolasinac just can't play through the injury, the knock that he caught at all. So Scalvini is on. Leverkusen doesn't make any subs at the half, which is honestly wild, but okay. They trust themselves. All right, we're off in the second half. 45 minutes away from a possible Leverkusen loss. Deadball TV predicts Canada will get third or fourth in their Copa group. They're wrong. They're wrong. With Jesse Marsch, they're getting second. I thought they'd get second with Biello if they kept him, to be honest. I mean, Peru, Chile, Canada's better than on paper. But I'm certain now with Jesse Marsch, they get second in the group. And they can honestly fight Argentina, too. They could probably even scrape first in a best-case scenario with Marsch. A goal differential, but still. I said scrape. I didn't say win the whole group undefeated. That's choosing. Gonzalez, Lo Celso, Angel Correa instead of Dybala. Yeah, those are all bad choices. 47th minute. Nope, they did make a sub actually. Stanisic came on for Boniface. Okay, no. Boniface came on at the half for Stanisic. Yeah, they're overloading the front. Okay. Boniface is on for Leverkusen. Yeah, I said second in the group. And I'd be over the moon if they got second in the whole tournament. Plays forward. Nice jinx. 48th minute. Throw in here. Yeah, oddly said we can't remember what it's like to lose when talking about Leverkusen. Yeah, that's a nice jinx. And guess what? He started. I don't know enough about the country. Like, I have no thoughts about it. I don't know enough about the country. Whether it's their actual culture, their national team, anything. I know nothing about the country. So, shot cleared. Why would I like it or hate it? Like, I'm ambivalent. I know nothing about the country. Why would I hate a country if I know nothing about it? Why would I like a country if I know nothing about it? It's called better be ambivalent. Would you visit it for free? I'll travel anywhere for free. Like, if you tell me, hey, I got you free tickets to a country, I don't care where it is, I'll go. Like, I'll travel anywhere for free. Cross in, header. Yeah. Yeah, I'll travel to North Korea for free. In this life, I want to see as much as I can, as I possibly can. That's got to be a free kick. Like, I want to see as much as I can. Like, yeah, I would go to freaking North Korea for free. Is Argentina under the most or least pressure to win Copa America? Because in one of Give and Go's videos where the host of Deadball TV, Soltero, said Argentina's under the least pressure to win the Copa. They already won the World Cup and cross in, header, cleared. They're already the best team in the world, so not winning it would be fine with them. Argentina says they're under the most pressure because Argentina isn't chasing to be the best, chasing to be the best of all time. Who do you agree with? I would say they're closer to less pressure than more pressure. Messi got both his international titles. It would be nice if he went back-to-back, but they're the favorites in the tournament. It would be a disappointment if they don't win. That's why they're closer to – that's why they're not completely at no pressure. But I'd say they have less pressure. They've done it before, but they've already won it. First minute. Cross in. Atalanta playing forward. Third minute throw in. Plays up, and that'll be not far enough to pass. Not far enough. Be a free kick for Leverkusen. Ta. That's not good. Plays forward. Nice tackle. Vitz. Tapsoba. 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 Xhaka. Xhaka. Hincapi. Cross block corner. Out for a throw in. Another block. Grimaldo. Xhaka. Tapsoba. So for a goal kick. Yep. I hope it just ends well. No, because Pickles can't talk. Well, unless it's Pickle Rick. If your pickle is talking, go see a doctor. Or a botanist. I don't know which. And if it says anything other than I'm Pickle Rick, definitely see a botanist or a doctor. That's not a problem. '56th minute. Hey, as long as Canada could get Jesse Marsh to coach, I don't give a crap what he's called. Pasalic coming on for De Ketelare. Pasalic De Ketelare. 56th minute. Frimpong. Cross saved. 57th minute. 2-0. Good. Good defensive play by Ederson jumping in. Canada was never in a Copa America. They couldn't even make it in 2016. This is the first time. Early scoreline predictions for Canada versus Holland and Canada versus France. Canada versus the Netherlands, I'm going to say 3-1 Netherlands. Canada versus France. For some reason, I feel like Canada's going to overperform. I'm going to say 2-2 draw. Don't know why. I just have a hunch. Mexico's been in 2 Copa America finals. Won't be this year, though. They won't be this year, though. Plays forward. Free kick for Leverkusen, 58th minute. I didn't say I expected Canada to be in the final. Being about Mexico's last Copa America game. Didn't they hold 7? That's going to go out. Cross in. Shot over the bar. Horrible shot by Frimpong. Wildly over by Frimpong. Tries to volley it into the top bins. That does not work. Hincapi does not get there. Yellow card. That's going to be a free kick. Zappacosta gets a yellow. The game stalled. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Atalanta needs it to stall. The quicker Bayer scores, the better for Leverkusen. Headed away. They've had most of the play, though. I mean, they've had most of the possession and play in the second half, though. Do you think you have the level to play at the National League? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I'll clown on France and Mbappe if Canada somehow draws or beats France. Free kick for Atalanta in the 60th minute. What if Canada's only goal is the Upamecano own goal? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But if it's all they need, beating France would still be beating France. I don't care. Tapsoba Ta gives it away. A goal kick. Yeah, Tillamook is a good sponsor for Portland. Bad giveaway. Seeing Upamecano play makes me believe I could still become a professional player. Hey, if I was tall enough to be a center back, yeah, I know you'd be right. I'm not, though. Well, actually, no. Isn't Lissandro Martinez 5'6"? Actually, yeah, if that's the case. I can't jump like him, though. 63rd minute. Playing forward. Nice play. Over the top. Boniface. Still, and he plays it straight to Atalanta player. I think it's the year Toronto returns to the CCL. I agree. I don't know exactly how, but I know they will. I think they're going to get a ticket somehow. Header saved. I think they'll find a ticket somehow. Probably Canadian Championship. I mean, that's still the easiest, but they'll find a ticket somehow. I think Leverkusen's lost this. I think Atalanta's playing the game that they need to play. Two saves for Musso. Plays forward. It's never over till the fat lady sings, but I think Atalanta got this in the palm of their hands. Sometimes you lose the game no matter how good you are. It just sucks that it's going to be a cup final. A continental cup final. It just sucks. That just sucks. 65th minute. You use all your luck and it finally runs out the worst possible time. Did you see Xabi Alonso thank Harry Kane for joining Bayern when Leverkusen won the Bundesliga? That's just awesome. That is banter to the nth degree. I love it. I love it. I love it. 65th minute. Banter to the nth degree. I love it. Boom, 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 boom. 65th minute. 65th minute playing forward. That's out for a throw. Plays forward. Cleared. Out for a throw for Atalanta. You know, it's funny, I gotta say. Leverkusen, this is the first time a lot of people are watching them in real time. And they basically embarrassed themselves for the whole world to see after all the stuff they've done. And people just see the highlights. They're embarrassing themselves for the world to see. It's mind-boggling. This is probably the worst. The comparison of the worst hype team plus the situation of but here's the free kick. It's just wild, I swear. Free kick for Atalanta. It's wild because like how do you like get into a game like this, be like knowing the world is watching you and knowing how you got here and you just absolutely crap your pants. It's wild. Can y'all believe the 2014 World Cup would be 10 years ago this summer? I can believe it. It's sad, but I can believe it. 2 subs for Leverkusen. Andrich coming on. And I can also, I can kind of see it. I'm not going to lie. Palacios for Andrich. Yeah, I can kind of see it. And Adam Hlojek is coming on for Grimaldo. That's interesting. That is interesting. That is interesting. Get it. Let's see. Playing forward. Leverkusen, Boniface. Boniface still plays it up. '69th minute. Yep. Might be their, well, they might be done in World Cups, and it's only been, or even international tournaments, and it's, well, no, I think James got called up to Copa, didn't he? But Neymar didn't. Atalanta are playing the perfect game. This is the game they needed to play to win the trophy, and by God are they doing it. 69th minute. Free kick for Leverkusen. 70th minute. That's out for a throw. Yeah. Luis Muriel is smiling somewhere right now in Orlando. I would agree with that. He probably wishes he was there, but, you know, congrats to Atalanta for winning. I mean, they ain't going down without a fight. Like, they wanted to make that. Atalanta, I swear, they're all over them. Boniface. Like, they are not giving Leverkusen an inch of space. They are not giving them an inch of space, because if you do, you're going to pay for it. They're not giving them an inch of space, like, at all. At all. In KP, Vets. The last time Leverkusen played for the whole world to watch live, they embarrassed themselves against Toluca and Nemesio Diaz. Yeah. That was pre-Xabi Alonso, though. Free kick for Atalanta. And the DFB are sitting there crying, knowing the DFB Pokal is barely going to be watched now, especially by people outside of Germany, if this score holds. So, '73rd minute. After the Newcastle-Tottenham match, I got a TikTok saying there's a sickness going around Australia. Looks like one of the teams may have sickness. Neither of them went to Australia. Now, if I was Xabi Alonso, I'd be pissed right now. Honestly, yeah, I agree. Playing forward. Adli loses the ball. That was their best chance, and it went out. It fizzled out like a freaking. It fizzled out like a damn tropical storm. It fizzled out like a freaking. A lopsided tropical storm, that chance did. Wow. 75th minute. Well, playing forward. Playing forward, Adli, Xhaka, Adli, and Hinkapie gets taken down. 75th minute. Scamacca. If he scores here, that's Lookman. Lookman for the hat trick. Lookman goal! And it's 3-0. Ademola Lookman with the hat trick. And the game is over. 75th minute. Ademola Lookman, the hat trick hero in Dublin for Atalanta. It is done. No comeback. No comeback. Ademola Lookman. Skamaka with the marauding run. Plays it to Lookman. Lookman with a composure. Smashes it home. Puts the dagger in the coffin. It's 3-0. Atalanta. With the hat trick. Ademola Lookman's man of the match. 3 goals. Ademola Lookman. Man missed a Panenka for Fulham back in the day during the COVID years. He wins a freaking European final for Atalanta. It always could get better. 76 minute, 3-0. Well, guess I don't have to wake up early on Saturday. Earlier, I should say. I won't complain, actually. I'm not going to complain. 77th minute. I think I did, Jinx. Bayer Leverkusen. Yes. No way they choked on their most important match. That's life. That's life. Wow. 77th minute. It would have been the Sunday of the CONCACAF Champions Cup final, but they moved the game to Saturday, and there's a triple day. I'm not wearing a suit for that long. So, depends on how the Leagues Cup, if Toronto's not in the Leagues Cup final, and like with possible severe weather staring down the barrel of a gun, even if I am doing the Liga MX final, I'm not wearing a suit for that either. So, August, maybe. Depends. Could be August, could be October, could be November. I don't know. You'll see it at least once this season. That's all I'm going to say. Well, 3 times. The Caribbean Cup final, the Central American Cup final, and the Intercontinental Cup final. Leagues Cup final, if Toronto's there, you won't see the suit. If Toronto's in the MLS Cup final, you won't see the suit. And you won't see it for the Champs Cup final because it's a triple day. So, and I'm not wearing it early. Atalanta versus Madrid. I might have to end up doing that if it's not in Canada. I might just. Even if Argentina are in it, I might just. Good point. I might just. If it's not in Canada, I might just, yes. I think, yeah, you know what? That would make sense. Fair enough. 79th minute. That would make sense. Shot save. That would make sense. Probably. What about Canadian Championship if you wear a suit? Well, Toronto should be in the final. I'm not wearing a suit for a Toronto final match. If it's Vancouver, if it's not, it's going to be Vancouver-Montreal. I have a Vancouver jersey. I'm not rooting for Montreal. I might as well wear the Vancouver jersey for the final. Well, if it's not Canada, because, again, it's just like the Toronto match. If Canada makes the Copa America final, I'm wearing a Canada jersey. If not, I'll wear a suit because it's not like I'm really rooting for any of the teams that aren't in Canada. Well, I want CONCACAF to do well, but when it comes to a final, I don't think a CONCACAF team will be there, to be completely honest. And I got to wear a suit at some point. 80th minute. Frimpong is off. So Tella is on for Frimpong. Sheik is on. But it doesn't matter. It's 3-0 with 10 minutes to go. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's zero way. There's no way. I'll probably wear for the Copa America final because there's no way Canada makes the final. I'm going to be totally honest. They would even shock me if they made the final. Wouldn't complain, but they would shock me. Saved. 9 minutes to go. Best prepared Columbus for this CONCACAF Champions Cup final. Play the games they're playing. Keep the form up. And train and in training, play like you're playing Pachuca. But keep playing the games you're playing, but focus on Pachuca. It's guaranteed you'll wear a suit next month. Well, no, next month is June. The final's in July. So 2 months. The final's in July. A month from now would still be June 22nd. So 2 months. 2 months. Maybe less than 2. Maybe just under 2. Either way. But it's still over a month. Either way. Olympics soccer final, you wear the suit. I'll probably only, I don't know, we'll see. Cross in, header, 82nd, 83rd minute. Tournament starts next month. Well, yeah, but I'm not wearing a suit for the opener. Two subs for Atalanta, 83rd minute. Skamaka's off for Bilal. El Bilal Hatibor is coming on as well. Skamaka's off for El Bilal. Toure. And Zappacosta for Hatibor is the sub. The opener's Canada. What? The opener is Canada. Why would I be wearing a suit for that? Canada, Argentina. Why would I be wearing a suit for that? Again, Canada gang. You know damn well who I'm rooting for. It's not like I should. I can't believe Bayer Leverkusen is losing. Like, wearing a suit's kind of like half hiding it. Second of all, I'm not wearing a freaking suit jacket over a jersey. That just looks like a jackass move. That's what you're asking me to do. Besides, wearing a suit jacket with the suit pants over a jersey is a jackass move. No. 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 I'm more classy than that. Can Bayer Leverkusen come back in the 90th minute? No. This is over. This is over. They're not scoring 3 goals in 5 minutes. No. Even 5-7. No, it's not happening. It's over. It's over. This is over and done with. Ademola Lookman put them to the sword by himself. I'm wearing this because it's the black, white, and red colors of Leverkusen. I have no Leverkusen jersey, and honestly, I didn't want to wear a Toronto jersey for the colors. So I tried to do something that was the color fit Leverkusen. And even now, after what they pulled, I honestly don't want a Leverkusen jersey anymore. Shot past the post. Atalanta played the perfect game. Lookman did it by himself. I've seen someone wear a biker jersey with a suit jacket. Let me guess. Lance Armstrong. 86th minute. Hmm. 86th minute. Ha! Xabi really is the apprentice of Pep. Perfect season in the league, then overthinking the European final to bottle it. Leverkusen Gene kicking in the final. It is. Vizekusen. They did it again. '87th minute. The Vizekusen Gene kicked in at the worst possible time. I'll consider it, but that ain't going to happen. I'll consider it, but it ain't going to happen. Unless you know something I don't. Which I think I would know. '87th minute. I don't know what he's trying. I don't know why he's trying to speculate like that. I mean, that's blatant speculation. Like, I mean, yeah, the Canadian Soccer Association's horrible, but they ain't done nothing to get suspended, sadly. If Leverkusen comes back, will you go streaking? No, because I really don't give a shit. Leverkusen ain't my team. I just wanted to see them go undefeated. I don't know why that's worth streaking. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Well, if that happened, I'd be very disappointed, but that wouldn't happen. 88th minute. What if TFC win the MLS Cup? Streak if TFC win the MLS Cup. No. No. '88th minute. Plays the ball in. Cross. Nope. Cross blocked. 89th minute in the Europa League final. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. And Atalanta will be the Europa League champions. Unexpectedly, but after they beat Liverpool, I think maybe we should have expected it. Because if you could beat Liverpool, well, they can't face Miami in MLS Cup. Unless Don Garber changes the rules. Shot, no! "40 seconds. Pasalic. Lookman, can he go for 4? Lookman blocks away by Ta. Jonathan Ta blocks it away. 20 seconds before stoppage time. Offside. That'll be a goal kick. Potential penalty check. There is a potential penalty check on the other side of the field. There could be a penalty. I thought this final would go to extra time. 90th minute, we got a sub here. Rafael Toloi coming on, check over. No penalty. No penalty. Ruggieri is off for Toloi. Four minutes of stoppage time. No penalty on the other end of the pitch. 3 minutes to go. Probably go to 5 minutes because of the sub. So still 4 more minutes. He is damn good. Player got taken down in the box, but there was no penalty. Shot! Past the post. 2 minutes through stoppage time. 3-0 Atalanta. Lojek wide. It's Atalanta's night. Yep. Nobody got a penalty. They were checking for Leverkusen, a penalty for Leverkusen. Nothing was there. Lugman rated a 9.6. 9.7 for me on Font Mob. But yeah, sounds about right. 3rd minute. Atalanta in their first European final goes and wins the Europa League, and they'll have another European final in August in the UEFA Super Cup. Because it is a final. Because it is a final. It counts. It counts. It counts. So, it is what it is. I see Lookman going, honestly, I say he stays in Serie A. Now, the question is, I think he'll trade in one black and blue striped jersey for another. He's going to Inter Milan. I think so, yeah. Plays forward. Boniface, shot. It was game over 20 minutes ago. Voorhees. 4th minute. I go. And it's full time! Atalanta wins 3-0. And they are your Europa League champions for 2023-24. Atalanta bring the Europa League to Italy. Bayer, Leverkusen as their worst match of the season at the worst possible time. They'll get a double. But they have one loss in the Europa League final to a team who on the way here beat Liverpool. People expected Xabi versus Klopp. Atalanta ruined that dream. Atalanta also ruined the unbeaten treble dream. They're dream ruiners, but they make their own dreams happen because of the ruined dreams. What a win from Atalanta. What a game. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment. Yeah, they also ruined that as well because I'm not going live for a DFP poll call for a one-loss double. Nope. they've lost about 80% of the people who wanted to watch that damn final because of this game. Nobody cares anymore. But yes, with that being said, like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, subscribe, send some chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in play, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. And then at 6:30 for a live watch along of CF Montreal versus Forge FC in the Canadian Championship. And after that match, I will review that as well. We still got 3 pieces of content left today. One will be up. You'll see that. Then the stream. Then another review. There you go. With that being said, I'm running. I'm out. Well, actually, congratulations to Atalanta. Commiserations to Leverkusen. I'll see you again. I'm running. I'm out. Peace.